Hi, I'm Andrew Conway and welcome to IPA Update. In the last episode, I mentioned that the IPA would be making a submission to Treasury to voice our very strong concerns regarding the government's proposed changes to the tax deductibility of self-education expenses. In May of this year, the federal government announced as part of the budget that from 1 July 2014, tax deductibility for work-related self-education expenses would be subjected to an annual cap of $2,000 per person. Well, the IPA strongly opposes this measure, and I'd like to thank the many members who have contributed to our submission. As I've stated on a number of occasions, limiting the tax deductibility on self-education expenses fails Economics 101. It will detrimentally impact our economy by constraining our competitiveness. To draw on a quote from the US President Barack Obama, cutting the deficit by gutting investments in innovation, education, is like lightening an overloaded aeroplane by removing its engine. It won't take long to feel the impact. Well, we've called on the government to scrap this grab for short-term budget outcomes at the expense of longer-term economic benefits. To view a copy of our submission, please visit our website at publicaccountants.org.au and our digital hub at pubact.org.au regularly for updates on this important and developing issue. The commencement of the new financial year means that the deadline for applying to be an SMSF auditor with ASIC has now passed. For more details on the application process, here's Rhys Agland, our Senior Policy Advisor.
Thanks, Andrew. And now for a quick update on the SMSF auditor registration. With the registration period for existing SMSF auditors finished on the 30th of June, with ASIC receiving over 7,100 applications by the cut-off date and another 50 or so after that date. Of these, ASICs had at least last count successfully processed over 6,000 applications, with another 1,000 being reviewed, and these expected to be finalised by the end of July. Only 2 applications were knocked back, but another 50 or so were encouraged to withdraw their application because they were unlikely to succeed. From now on, all SMSF auditor registrations must have the following: 3-year accounting qualification including an audit component as either part of their qualification or postgraduate, 300 hours of relevant experience over the past 3 years, and must complete the competency exam. The competency exam process has started, and the first batch of 12 having sat the exam with 100% passing the exam.
Thanks, Rhys. And in international news, I'm pleased to advise that our international division has become the 3rd largest division of all divisions of the IPA. That's in relation to membership growth and member numbers. And that's been driven by significant membership growth throughout Asia. Cooperation and recognition negotiations with reputable international professional accounting bodies are ongoing, including our proposed mutual recognition agreement with the Malaysian Institute of Accountants. It's understandable that this application and this recognition agreement is of real interest to our members, particularly those in Malaysia. And whilst I'd love to be able to provide you with more concrete information and update in relation to this issue, the fact is that these processes do take time. You can be rest assured that we'll advise members of any outcome as soon as they're known to us and as soon as they come to hand. In fact, I'll be visiting Malaysia in the next month or so to meet with our members and our stakeholders to discuss this very topic. Earlier this month, we embarked on a national roadshow around Australia representing the IPA and presenting to members on the progress of the IPA over the last 12 months. For more on our roadshows, here's Michael Linke, our General Manager of Marketing at the IPA.
Hi, I'm Michael Linke, the General Manager of Marketing here at the IPA, and as Andrew mentioned, he and I, along with members of our executive management team, have just completed a national roadshow where we were able to meet a number of members in the IPA divisional offices around Australia. Events like these are extremely valuable to the IPA as we're not only able to present the IPA's achievements over the last 12 months, showcasing avenues for future growth and demonstrating how we're committed to adding value to our members, but it's given us the opportunity to visit members and speak to them face to face, which was a great opportunity for us to listen to how the IPA can really add value to our member offering. For me, working in marketing, being able to directly hear from members who utilise our range of products and services has given me a better understanding of the IPA in action, and you can be assured that the knowledge gained from these events will act to further develop and improve the service we offer to members.
Thanks very much, Michael, and be sure to keep an eye out on our website at publicaccountants.org.au for information on the IPA's member benefits and services. as we're adding new partners and services all the time. The IPA has conducted its first National Small Business Dialogue Forum in Canberra, involving key business leaders and influencers. The forum, as part of the IPA's I Love Small Business initiative, led discussion on key issues facing Australia's small business sector, including taxation and superannuation issues, competition policy and workplace relations. The Parliamentary Secretary for Small Business and Parliamentary Secretary to the Treasurer, the Honourable Bernie Ripoll MP, and the Shadow Minister for Small Business, Competition Policy and Consumer Affairs, the Honourable Bruce Bilson MP, both presented to the forum. And that forum included senior representatives from the ACCC, COSBOA, the Real Estate Institute, Enable HR and NAB. They are of course a major supporter and sponsor of the IPA's I Love Small Business initiative. For a summary of the delegate resolutions from the forum, please visit the I Love Small Biz page on our website at publicaccountants.org.au/I Love Small Biz. And matters arising from the National Small Business Dialogue that actually require a bit more research and analysis will be referred to the IPA Deakin University SME Research Partnership. And that's all that we could fit in this month. Don't forget to subscribe to the IPA's YouTube channel by clicking on this subscribe button to keep up to date with all of the IPA's productions. And please visit our website, publicaccountants.org.au, our digital hub at pubact.org.au, or chat to us on Facebook, LinkedIn or Twitter at IPA Accountants. I'm Andrew Conway and see you next month.